They'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. Here's Ryan Braun now. Back up the middle. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And a great job to stick with. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Reyes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Manny Pena. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1-1 the count now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Now in the box, Todd Frazier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds in future. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Davies. Now here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Gonzalez is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounce to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Adrian now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Gonzalez stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adrian Gonzalez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. VR into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Steven Matz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan VR. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1-1 the count. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Domingo Santana grounded up the first baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounded to third. Right to Frazier. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. The relay, and he's safe. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Jose Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Fouled off. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
1-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. VR charging in on it on the first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Shaw on at first, nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
First pitch on its way. Weak chopper up the line. Frazier right there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. Halfway home, still no. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Croxton is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's 1-0 Mets. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Christian Yelich will grab a bat.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good
big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in.
Cabrera. Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Braun back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike one. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Mets 1 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Ryan Braun now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he will put the tag on him near the bag, and they just do get him in time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 4th home run here in the early going as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's gone 2 for 8. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No outs, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Looped out toward 3rd. And plenty of time over there at 3rd to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 2-0 New York. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think.
Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Line drive to center field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Brewer. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Soft liner towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Steven Matz. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Lorenzo Cain is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner towards short. But there to flag it down is the shortstop Reyes, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Stephen Matt.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, Steven Matz twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping the Mets get the best of the Brewers 2-0. Josh Harrison was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 14-7. They had previously lost 11 in a row. The Chicago Cubs swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pulverized the Braves 10-3. It was their 5th straight victory. Jose Martinez had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 6-5. The Colorado Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled away from the Nationals 10-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-4. The Tampa Bay Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 8-7.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Robert Gesellman gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Brett Phillips will bat next. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Popped him up. Flores is there. 1 down. Digging in now, Christian Yelich. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 4. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ulysses Chacin will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Ulysses Chacin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chacin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's gone 2 for 6. And he'll step off and try and reset. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
3-0 now. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Still no score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pickability.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Jonathan Dion.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded to Cabrera for 1. Now at the plate, Ulysses Chassin. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now. First offering on its way.
Right fielder.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Todd Frazier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, batting .500, 4 for 8.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Garcia gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Now to the plate, Brett Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In is Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And there's 1 away. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Robert Gesellman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Jhoulys Chacín. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Matt Albers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Garcia stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Cabrera.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Albers, a native Texan. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the draft of 2001.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's Adrian now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
No strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot down the line in right. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Eric Thames, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Eric Thames.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So coming to the plate, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Cespedes going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Into the box, Manny Pena. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. In now, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher number 37.
Stepping in, Matt Albers. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Hot shot on the ground is short. Flores is there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a... Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Wilmer.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In is Christian Yelich as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Weak roller right side. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning. Next up for New York, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Jacob Barnes, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Jose Reyes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. A wave and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2. Paul Sewald will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1-0 the count. Two 2-0 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Conforto. 1 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manny Pena will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And it looks now like a right hand. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if they'll chase after it.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Down the third baseline. Line drive to center field. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Adrian Gonzalez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Popped him up. Shaw on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Cespedes stands at first with 1 out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Michael Conforto goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Cabrera gets to it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Lorenzo Cain will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Brett Phillips will bat next. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. VR fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Anthony Swarzak will come up.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Anthony Swarzak.
First offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Another try at 2-2. Bruce will come over for a look, but this will wind up back in the crowd, a foul ball. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Bruce at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Bruce is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Digging in, Travis Shaw. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. And a diving try there by Cabrera. A for effort, but it's a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box, Manny Pena. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Brewers do. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of movement and blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Just got a piece to the right side. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Jay Bruce now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Phillips ranging back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Brandon Nimmo will come on now and pinch run here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snap throw to third, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Pena shading to his right. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field. It's now 4-2. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Conforto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting,
Domingo Santana will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just got a piece up the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores.
Mets here at the bottom of the 9th, the shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. fouled away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Oliver Drake takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Oliver Drake.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. The second for one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. On the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Albers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Oliver Drake wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. In the National League Central, the Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. Josh Bell had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 5-2. Anthony Rizzo drove in 3, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 4-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Joey Votto drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 5-1. Ryan Zimmerman had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Nationals took care of the Rockies 11-4. The Dodgers took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-2. Ty Block earned the victory while striking out 11, helping the Giants push past the Padres 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 11-8. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-2. It was their 7th win in a row. The Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. Mikey Matuk added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Tigers to the win over the Yankees 5-4. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Irvin Santana got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 5-3. The Seattle Mariners put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. The win was their 7th in a row. The Stros put up 16 hits on the day as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-4. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
Welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
In is Christian Yelich. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. 1 out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lined hard to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out.
And you have to like a center fielder that's to play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Vargas sets. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jimmy Nelson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in this last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Dan, BREW, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. 2 hits in 7 tries. No balls and 1 strike. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cespedes has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Kane going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit out towards second. BREW's there. And that's the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Vargas sets. Here it is on 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The 0-2 home. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Jay Bruce now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's batting .381, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Here's the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bruce around the bag, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Set to get his day started, Todd Frazier, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Suarez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. d'Arnaud playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We played 2 full. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This is foul for the first strike. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2.
2-2.
The pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
The pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In is Christian Yelich, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the third out. Brewers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Back goes Braun. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Hit back toward the mound. Garcia has it. And he's safe. At the plate, Jake Bruce. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. To third. Frazier's up with it. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the 1, catcher, Manny.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled off. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Gonzalez on the move, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he grounds one briskly to short. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's a tough take. Two pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Jason Vargas. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. A bouncer up the middle. Arcia gloves it. And he is in there. So chalk that one up as an E6, and you really can't believe it out there. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Bruce to the track. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Striding in, Jimmy Nelson. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back easily. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is flared right back over the mound. One there. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And the changeup is way low that time. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Line toward right center. Cain is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder,
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And boy, was he ever. Fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind, the ball and 2 strikes. struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, no strikes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Frazier has a play. 1 down. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Darno has it. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired. 2 down now.
How about it?
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Vargas has his target. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
1 for 2. In the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-2's the count.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is down in order. Go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Left side. Flores has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. At third, here's Frazier. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Flores is there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 2-2 hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is, and a breaking ball stays outside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A bullet to first base. The tag, and he is out.
Now batting, third baseman
Adrian Gonzalez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. d'Arnaud on third with 2 out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Eric Thames is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eric Thames.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Driven nicely into the gap. Cain on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And changes in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. A.J. Ramos gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Darno gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading up for the Mets.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Oliver Drake enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Oliver Drake.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add. Jerry Blevins comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. At the plate, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are falling right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jason Vargas earns his first win of the season. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the first of 3. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll reach first safely.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
They're not called table setters for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base. First and third, we got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
Line toward center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Anderson, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009. And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
Scooter Gennett is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So striding in, Scott Schebler. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Reds 1. The Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers.
First offering on its way.
Lorenzo Cain.
Popped up. Gennett moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Gennett, and the throw will take care of him, so it's a brisk start to the home first tonight as there are 2 away.
Right fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler giving chase. And that retires the side. Digging in, Adam Duvall. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. 2 hits in 7 tries. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher. So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. A ball and no strikes. DeSclafani leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Hit out towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding into the box, Manny Pena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but The man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar.
He swings and lines it to left. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. None left. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Leading off for the Reds.
Here comes the first pitch.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One and one to count. Two balls and a strike to Gennett.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in his zone.
Right.
For the Reds, Scott Schebler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging, a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Duvall is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Duvall is off at first with 2 away. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now another 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So 1 run. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He popped out in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Pops this one up. Jeanette waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising. He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer shot.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now at the plate, Eric Thames flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Thames behind 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Is a low changeup that's laid off. To short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And here's Jose Peraza.